first I want to give a shout out, of course, to Eliza Bleu. If you guys don't know who she is, we've done a couple interviews on my show. Very enlightening as far as what she's been through and what she's working towards. We actually started a fundraiser and got her the equipment that she now has all of the equipment and is currently working on setting up a podcast for herself, which is I'm really excited because she's constantly teaching me things that are going on. Like, for example, today she posted this. It was breaking news. Governor Brian Kemp of Georgia has signed 3 anti-human trafficking bills into law today. SB 33, civil remedy for victims of human trafficking. SB 34, name change for survivors of human trafficking. And HB 287, adding human trafficking awareness to Georgia health standards. And I just threw a little fire out there. And it's like, I was like, this is great news. This is cool. I want to look into this. And, you scroll down a little bit and I see this. I'll give him credit for that. But he is this guy starts getting, complaining about the whole election. And it's like, you gotta, if someone messes up, right? And then I think he messed up. I think I'm inclined to agree with this person, but also it's like, you're smearing what this is. It's like, good, let's celebrate this. All right. And then we can talk about maybe the negative things that he did, because this is good. And we need to just be happy about this right now. I'm not saying we can't be upset about the other thing. It's just annoying that people just use it just feels like that's what the left does. You did something good. Well, look at all these negative things that you've done in the past. Let's cancel them. Let's ruin this person's life. I don't know. I just feel like we distract ourselves of the good by the negative past. Instead of learning from the past, and moving forward, like, if you really think he did a terrible job, get into government. Try to become the governor. Be the person that you think that he should be. How's that? Instead of complaining on the internet, which I guess I've turned into a job. Anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked here. Georgia governor signed 3 anti-human trafficking bills. Took place at the Home of Hope on Tuggle Road in Beaufort at 11 a.m. That's right. Let's see. Kemp signed the 3 bills I mentioned earlier and will continue to work for Grace Commission, his office said in a news release. He unveiled his legislative push to fight human trafficking back in January. The Grace Commission, headed by the First Lady, Marty Kemp, has been a central pillar of that effort, identifying areas where the state can take steps to improve the situation. He was joined by Marty and other state and local leaders, such as Senator Clint Dixon, Representative Josh Bonner, Representative Bonnie Rich, Senator Kay Kirkpatrick, representatives from Georgia Academy of Family Physicians, representatives from Home of Hope, and representatives from the Girl Scout Troop 13560 and others. In 2018, the National Human Trafficking Hotline ranked Georgia 4th in human labor trafficking. Any Georgian with information on or suspicions of human trafficking should call the statewide hotline 1-866-END-HTGA, which I guess is End Human Trafficking Georgia. Trained law enforcement agencies or agents, advocates, and first responders are available 24/7 to answer calls. This is huge. I mean, you need to know that number. Georgia's got a problem. And even the U.S. Marshals had a huge, anytime I see this, I try to report on it, because the U.S. Marshals are just leading the fight against human trafficking and saving these kids. It's amazing. I try to report on it anytime I see it. And this is good. This is important because I want to end human trafficking. It is a huge deal. Not enough people are talking about it. And Eliza is one of those people that is just on the forefront. Not only is she fighting for human trafficking, she's fighting for to end CP on Twitter, which is a huge problem. Here she is again. Twitter can't remove child porn, but they removed 6 live videos of me speaking out today. Cut the feed. Says it all. It does, doesn't it? It says it all. But you know what? She does have a good petition going around. Make reporting easy for those things. If you see it, my goodness, if you see it, I'm sorry, because that sounds terrible, a terrible thing to see. I wouldn't want to see it myself. Reporting it has to go to probably an automated system, and Eliza talks about it, about how their AI, the algorithms on Twitter it's easy to find young kids, right? Children, like young children. So the algorithm can see that, but a 14-year-old, the algorithm might think that it's not, and it passes over it. And in fact, that's what the case with John Doe that she was telling me about, because he was, I believe, 12 or 13 at the time. Now he's a little older, but he's proven to Twitter that in the video he was underage and was being, and it's a terrible thing being shared on the internet, and Twitter's like, it doesn't violate any laws. Sorry. Well, he's suing them now. All right. And so now she's trying to make it easier for people to report it and get rid of it. I could see that there is some people that may think, giving people the ability to quick report stuff and could lead to worse cancel culture. But I think this is pretty specific for some terrible stuff that I think should be able to be removed quick, because I don't want to see this stuff. No one should see this stuff, especially the people that are in it that had no choice, that are being forced to maybe even see themselves, like the John Doe case. It was shared hundreds of thousands of times. It's crazy to think about. So if you want to check it out, you can go to change.org. Actually, I just posted it on my page, so you can go to my profile on Twitter, and I just signed it myself, and I tagged her. You can go sign the petition, make reporting easy. 2 clicks to remove CSAM, which is child sexual abuse material. I think it's really important that we do this. So don't feel the need to donate. She even says, please just sign it. Don't donate. Just sign it. We just need signatures. So if you feel the need to help, if you would like to help, I really appreciate it. And I know Eliza would really appreciate it. So shout out to Eliza. You are doing amazing work out there. Don't ever stop. I'm really looking forward to hearing your podcast and maybe even joining you on your show.